Hi, in this lesson, we will show you how to create a Node.js module. So let's create a new project. So let me rename to lesson. Now our project is created. So if you want to create a module, we can create a new file. Let's do it full.js. So inside the full.js, we want to create the functionality of the module. Therefore, in the other main file, we can call this module. So here we do a module.export equals to function. So we create a function. In this function, we just call console. This is module full. Save it. So let's create another our entry file. Let's call it main.js. So in this main.js, we want to use the functionality we just created in the full module. We can do var full equals to require full. So by require full, we will reference the same full.js file. You can do it like this way or this way. It's both fine. Node.js can understand it. So because we declare a function in the full, we just do like this. Okay, execute it. Configuration. Add a configuration to do it Node.js. Main. Apply it. Okay. Execute it. See, this is module. Okay. The Node.js will make sure the module is fully loaded to the full and then execute the second line. So we call it synchronous or the blocking. The blocking means this line the module have to be fully loaded before the function or object in the module can be called. So let's demo another concept. So instead of using a function, let's make it an object. So the module export the object, and there's an attribute. We assign 1, 2, 3 to here. So in the main, because this is the object, so we can print out the object. So object have attribute A. Let's print it out. Right now, see it's 1, 2, 3 because in the module we assign the attribute A equal to 1, 2, 3. So we can change the attribute to become 1, 1, 1. You print it out. The initial value is 1, 2, 3. Assigned to 1, 1, 1. So what if we require the same module again, but using a different default tool? So we can print out the initial value of the full tool, and then the same thing. Assign full tool with 222 value. Then we print out again. Execute it. See, the first module, the first require we put it in the full. We print out the initial value. A is 1, 2, 3, and then we assign 1, 1, 1. It becomes 1. However, when we require it again, put it in the different variable. Initial value is still 1, 1. It's not 1, 2, 3 anymore. So we assign 222, and the module A become 222. So that is called share state. If you import the module, and we change the value, the attribute inside, it will change the value of the other modules as well. Okay. So use the module to create object-oriented programming. So in here, instead of just an object, we can create a function. And add a function we return. Let's do the same b 1, 2, 3. So instead in here, we include the mod. Instead of get the value out directly, we can do variable object for. So because it is a function, and the function return b 1, 2, 3, and therefore when we console out dot object b, it is 2, 3. But if we do the same thing like what we do last time, require another. We require another module. We require the module again to the for2 variable. Then we initiate a module object 2. And we print that module 2. In here, we change the b into different, say 1, 1, 1. Execute it. You see, the change, because it is an object already, every time there's a new instance assigned to the object. So therefore, when we change the value inside, you will not impact other objects' b value. In addition, we can also add a function to our object. So we can do here like test. It is a function. We can do like this. So so object test. Execute it. Okay. Add a comma. This is the attribute, value attribute. Save it. You see, we can right now write a function inside the object in the module as well. Another thing we can play is the module. We can create an attribute for a module. Module we export. Instead of export the object and the function directly, we give it an attribute. Call a attribute. We can make a function. So this is a module. And we go to the main. We already import the module to the for, so we can just log out for.a. It's a function. Okay. Execute it. See 1, 2, 3 test, and this is from module 4. Same thing we can do like this one, but b, and then we can give it like an object. We can do c equals 4, 5, 6. Go to them. We can bring out for.b become b is a b. We have a c attribute inside. B c attribute inside. It will become 6. So last thing I want to introduce to you that you can put your module inside a folder to help you get more organized. So in the lesson 3, create a folder, call it library. Inside the library, create a new module called bar.js. So in the bar.js, we can create a module, export function, let's call it console. This is bar module. So in our main, how do we reference to them bar module? Into require current. This is the current directory, and then the bar library folder and the bar. Let's bring out. Let's say bar. Execute. See, this is bar module. We successfully print out. So let's create the bar. And we copy everything from the bar to the bar2. This is the bar2 module. Right now in the library, we have 2 modules. One is bar module, other is bar2 module. So in our main, if you want to print out the bar2 module, all we need to do is similar to above. And then we can print out the bar2 module. So you can imagine if our program is getting bigger and bigger, we want to create more module inside the library. It will be a list of module library inside the library folder. So we will need in the main, the calling module will have a lot of require here, require there. This is not what we want to see. So we can introduce another concept called in the library folder, we can create an index.js. So inside the index.js, we can copy those and copy our module to here. So we require module here, and then we export index module. Export bar, export bar2. But since index is the same in the same directory as bar and bar2, so don't need the library folder here because they are all in the same library folder. Okay, so then it becomes easy. Instead of doing this, we can do bars. Let's require everything from the library folder. We use index. Okay, let's console. So we have bars module that is from the index, and inside the index we have bar. We reference bar module and the bar2 module. We can console log print out the bar, and so we can print out bar2. Okay, execute it. See, this one is our previous individual reference, and then at the second one, introduce the index, we print out. So print out the result is the same. Okay.